Welcome, seriously welcome to a John Legg fragrance review. You know what, I'm so pleased you've come to this channel, and I'm going to look after you with a good, honest review of fragrance. I've been lent a fragrance by a neighbour and I've had it for a couple of weeks. I've worn it on and off, and I'm going to try and tell you about this fragrance. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it mediocre? Is it worth buying? Is it worth raving about? Let's talk about it. So, it's by the house of BVLGARI. There you go, and it's BVLGARI Man in Black. Okay, 100 ml eau de parfum, and I googled it. It's about 70 to 80 pound to buy. So let's have a cheeky spray and let's try and tell you about BVLGARI Man in Black. Okay. My first reaction is that it's a very toned down tobacco vanille meets a very toned down spice bomb by Victor and Rolf. Okay, that's how I see it straight away. There is a sort of a slightly boozy note in there, some kind of alcoholic note. Oh, it's like a rum sort of note, I believe. And there's some tonka in there, there's some leather in there, maybe a bit of amber, definitely a lot of vanilla. And you know what? It is an amazing scent. Okay, yes, I love that boozy note. That is awesome, right? You know what? That sets it apart for me. That sets it apart from the other tobacco-y sort of spicy sort of fragrances which are out there. Right, now, I always give fragrances which are sort of 70, 80 pound designer fragrances a harder time than your cheapos, your 10 to 15 to 20 pound cheapo fragrances. So I'm going to give this a hard time. Because for me, when I see eau de parfum, and when I know that someone somewhere has spent 70 to 80 pound on this, I would think I would want it to last all day. Okay, and I've worn it several times. And I get around about 4 hours of projection. Okay, 4 hours of me being able to constantly smell it. At not one point of me wearing this has anyone commented on it. So I'm not too sure how big the scent bubble is. I'm going to suspect that it's really just a personal scent bubble. It's not a massively projecting fragrance, which realistically, when you've spent your 70 to 80 pound, I personally would want it a lot stronger than this. Okay, maybe I'm giving it a hard time because it's a full price sort of fragrance. In terms of the scent, in fact, it's very similar to another one that I've smelt. It's got the vibe of Dolce & Gabbana K eau de parfum. And yes, it's definitely got elements of your spice bomb in there, which is another tobacco sort of based spicy fragrance. Okay, so it doesn't particularly present anything new to the fragrance world, but it is very classy, very elegant, and very sort of, you can seriously smell the quality. Is it a jeans and t-shirt wear? No. This is not a jeans and t-shirt wear. You could at a push wear a polo shirt maybe with it, but not your raggy jeans and a t-shirt. This is your executive. This is your managing director sort of fragrance. That's what you'd expect someone who's got a good job, a good career, wears shirt, tie, suit, is well dressed. That's your kind of fragrance that you would expect that sort of guy to wear. Is it unisex? Not at all. It's definitely a guy fragrance. I believe it's only marketed for men. In fact, it's called man. So what am I talking about that for? Come on, Leggy. It's definitely not unisex. It's 100% for a man. Okay. So what would I rate it out of sort of 10 on a fragrance? I would give it around about a 6 to a 7 because I'm not massive into tobacco sort of fragrances. It's nicely done, it's well done, and the spices bounce around, and the vanilla and that beautiful boozy rummy notes, that's amazing. In fact, I think I remember a Lacoste fragrance which had rum in it, and I had it for many years and I enjoyed it, and I've just picked up on that rum note again. It's beautiful. So Yes, it's for me, it's not an absolute wow fragrance. Yes, it's a beautiful fragrance and it's very, very nicely presented in the way the scent comes off you. For me, I'm a little bit sort of disappointed with the performance. I'd expect a little bit more than sort of 4 hours. But overall, you know what? If you want to spend your 70 to 80 pound on this Bulgari Man in Black, I said it right that time, Man in Black, go for it. So I wouldn't completely say it's not worth buying, but for me, it didn't wow me, it didn't entertain me. But hopefully, it will for you. So try it because it is a quality fragrance. If you would kindly thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, I would really appreciate it. So I'd like you to stay safe, stay happy, spray fragrance every day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.